All right, so their next speaker is, we're going to have a CCU come visit, and we'll start the video for CCU. Colorado Christian University is where I went to my master's degree. And when I went to Colorado Christian University for my master's degree, I was 10 years after my bachelor's, and I was just led to go there. And as I've been in the field of professional counseling and ministry and therapy, what I noticed from other students at other schools, because I had the opportunity to work with students from many other schools, including DU and Denver Seminary and other schools, what was different about CCU is that you get to work on yourself. Yeah, you get to work on yourself. So a lot of times, psychiatrists and doctors and all these places that we think we're getting help from do no work on themselves. Not a little bit. They just work, they do the textbook, they get the degree, but they're not healed and they're not whole. And that's the difference between CCU and other schools, because they actually invite Christ, right? Elder Brenda's here, she went there. Anybody else go to CCU? Anybody else? Praise God. So yeah, and we actually did work on ourselves and our souls. So you are body, soul, and spirit, and I have to tell you this, you are already whole and free. The trick is believing it and walking it out. Believing it and walking it out. You are already set free in Jesus Christ. Wholeness is about, some people walk around broken feeling, right? And I remember literally the day, not the day actually, but the time frame. I felt whole. And I was like, oh my God, I felt whole. And I went to my knees and I thanked God and blessed God. And then I remember feeling like the bondage. Remember, did anybody feel like that in bondage, psychological bondage in your mind, like Beatrice was just speaking on? So God is calling us for wholeness and freedom. He has not called you to live in bondage. And he says, don't go back to that enslavement either. So you're coming out. And one way to do it is getting a master's degree at CCU. Wasn't that nice? Nice smile. Nice slide in for you. So they're one of our sponsors. And it's David, correct? Don, you know, you got it. So Don, come on up. And we'll show a video after. Okay, there you go.
Well, thank you. This is the second time this year that I have followed Beatrice. And isn't she amazing? Absolutely amazing. I wish she would have been my son's drill sergeant when he was in the service. And I kind of need you at my house. I'll give you my address a little bit later. Oh, this has been great. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Colorado Christian University and our online division, our College of Adult and Graduate Studies. I could tell you story after story about people who have stepped into God's calling and have decided to take classes to get a degree, and their lives are changed. Our mission is to provide Christ-centered higher education, transforming students to impact the world with grace and truth. What other university has that as their mission in the Denver area? I don't know. A few of our programs are in actual classrooms. The majority of our programs are online because you as adults need that flexibility. You need to be able to still be a wife, still be a mother, still be employed, still be involved in your community. And then there's no time for school. Well, with the flexibility of online education, you've got time for school. All of our classes, no matter what degree program you take, are going to come from a Christian worldview. That means teachers are going to pray with students. That means teachers are going to ask students to use the Bible as reference material. Here's the exciting thing. A person doesn't have to be a Christian to attend our College of Adult and Graduate Studies. But they have to know we're going to come from a Christian worldview. And I teach some classes online, and about 2 months ago, one of my students came to Christ because of class. That's exciting. So that's a lot, or a little, about who we are, and I'll be back there. I can tell you more, but here's really what I want to tell you. God is calling some of you to step into his calling, and it means he wants you to get tooled up to do that. And Colorado Christian can help you do that. We can help you step into the calling that God has for you that you've been too scared to pursue, too unsure. Let's discover together what God's calling is and if CCU can help you. All right? Thanks for your time.
Thank you. And then do we have the video ready?
At Colorado Christian University's College of Adult and Graduate Studies, we know that adults are busy. Whether you're traveling the world, taking up a new hobby, or starting a family, life can be hard to balance. But continuing your education is vital. Rather than a traditional college experience, CCU acknowledges that many adults have busy schedules and think they don't have extra time for an education. Our adult and graduate studies programs give adult students the opportunity to earn their degree at their own pace, whether you're studying at home, the office, or somewhere in between. Colorado Christian University is a Christ-centered institution which brings a biblical worldview into the classroom. CCU has been acknowledged nationwide for our world-class education, financial resources for students, and leadership opportunities. Are you ready to earn your degree and invest in your future? Are you ready for a challenging yet rewarding education? Completing your degree is possible. We want to see you get to the point where you are now equipped to serve God in whatever area He's calling you to. So get started today. Your future self and your family will thank you.